Hi, welcome to the show tonight for the Ecto-1 build. We'll be doing 4 issues tonight, so that's why it's a bit odd, but catch up a little bit. So, going to introduce my co-host for this evening. I'll press the right button. The usual Chris Davies and P40, also not Chris.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Hey, you two, you good?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, too hot though. Way too, but you're not.
That is a bit like a cause stuff you
Matt Chris is not with us tonight. He's, I guess, feeling under the weather, though I suspect he might be getting his bikini waxing done for the summer. I don't know.
That probably is, isn't he?
Yeah, any excuse to not come on here, isn't it? Can you imagine? I don't want to imagine, actually. Oh.
Does keep it quite a visual, doesn't it?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I just start,
it's one of the things you don't want to visualize, isn't it?
That's one of
There are weird people out there that do those name men out there.
Oh, you doing all, Joe?
God, no. Does it look like our bikini wax? Does it look like I do that?
Yeah, because you want to wear the bikinis in the summer, that's why.
Yeah, my chest hair everywhere, definitely not.
I'll go Brazilian then.
God, no, definitely not. We're a mankini like in the.
Oh, right, I think we'll do that.
God, sod that. It's the worst thing ever. The design that needs to be shot, I think.
Well,
Right, should we get this party started?
Alrighty.
Let's change the camera.
Get your camera set up, Julio.
Get us this slap it.
Let's do that. You see why we do 4 issues today, because there is absolutely not much to do.
It's all about the dashboard.
Yeah.
It's all about the base as well.
Don't even need the car today either. It's all about the dash completely.
You like dashing it now? Dashing around, dashing all dashes.
Well, I'm so silly. They'll start singing Christmas songs this time of year, especially this bleeding. Might make me cool down thinking about the cold, but
yeah.
Right, ready whenever you are, P40.
Alrighty, car parts, stage 37. In this stage, you receive the dashboard lower panel, as well as the brake pedal and mechanism. And we start off with part number 37A, the dashboard lower panel.
Which bit of plastic.
Bit of plastic.
Then we have 37B, the brake pedal cover.
Again, bit of plastic. All plastic this part, something. Yeah, they're all plastic.
Chris likes a bit of plastic.
37C is the brake pedal.
I'm kind of surprised that's not metal, considering it being moved quite a bit. Could have made it at least the shaft metal.
What a metal shaft do?
Jesus Christ, Chris.
37D, the dashboard support right.
Yeah, that's
followed by 37E, the dashboard support left.
Simples.
Excuse me.
That's like
and then finally we have JP Just Perfect Screws, 2.3 by 5 millimeter, 4+1 spare.
Right. Let's do this.
Alrighty. Step 1, fitting the right dashboard support. Begin by placing the dashboard support right, 37D, so the screw holes in the support line up with the 2 holes in the right-hand side of the dashboard lower panel 37A. Secure the two parts together with two just perfect screws per figure A.
B, C, D, E, F.
The bird's having a little go today, isn't it? Buddy?
Just a bit.
What do you think about you, say, Chris?
Just don't say Vulcan Bomber.
Doesn't react to that anymore. I think she's forgotten.
When they're up, it'll be good.
Yeah, that's that. One on there.
With that done, we move on to step 2, fixing the left dashboard support. Next, use two more just perfect screws to affix the dashboard support left 37E to the left-hand side of the dashboard lower panel per figure A.
Simples.
Keep the brake pedal and brake pedal cover safely aside to be assembled later.
Yeah, which we'll be using in a minute, won't we? I think. Don't know why why did they supply it with this issue and then use the next one? It's silly.
Like you say. So
Otherwise, it'd only be 3 parts. Probably be better looking if it's got more than 3 parts in it, right?
Oh yeah, that's later that then. It's supposed to 58 next.
Yeah. And that's them two.
And that is stage 37 build complete.
Simples.
Then we will move on to stage 38.
That's Chris's age, times 10.
Right.
Car parts, stage 38. In this stage, you receive the first set of wires used for the electrical functions of your Ecto-1. We start off with 38A, the siren switch, which is white wires.
Which is not Mike Myers, but white wires. The one there.
That's it.
Yeah, I won't take these out, just leave them in there.
38B, roof light switch, and those are blue wires.
Yeah, which is them ones.
38C, the engine sound switch, which is blue and green.
Yeah, these ones. Them.
38D, the horn switch, which is all green.
Yeah. Buggered if you're colourblind.
They were almost going in alphabetical order there for a while.
Yeah. Bit
Then
weird.
38E, the main light switch, which is gray.
Which is that one. Nice.
38F, the brake pedal switch, which is black.
Which we will actually need, so I'll take that one out.
And then 38G, dashboard light, red and white.
Which is that nice one there.
Paradise by the dashboard light. And finally, we have EP extra perfect screws, 1.7 by 4 millimeter, 3 plus 1 there.
I'm going to put them back in the pack so they won't fly out.
I don't think you need the wires of this one, Chris.
Oh, we only need one of them, so that's why I put it back. That's why I just put the pack in the back in the pack, or rest of them.
Okay. Oh, we don't need that. Okay.
And on to another grueling issue, stage 38. Step 1, fitting the brake pedal switch. Take the brake pedal switch 38F and secure its base to the dashboard lower panel 37A using one extra perfect screw per figure A.
Put in there like that.
That one,
Yeah, just checking.
One thing
Okay,
you
yeah.
ought to check before you put it in is make sure those contacts on the switch aren't making contact. If they are, you'll need to bend.
No, they're just a slight gap in between, so
Okay, that's all you need then.
That's bending it.
they literally go in there like that. Them two pins there, and
Yeah.
oh, there it is. So EP, yeah.
One extra perfect screw.
I don't know what I'm watching, man. What's going on?
It's probably because of wet.
Right, so that's good enough.
Alrighty. With step 1 completed, we move on to step 2, fixing the brake pedal and brake pedal cover. Slot the brake pedal 37C into place so that the two pegs in the brake pedal fit in the oblong slot in the dashboard panel, per figure A. Just like that.
Yeah.
Finally, fit the brake pedal cover 37B above the brake pedal 37C, securing the cover in place with two extra perfect screws, per figure B. That's the way it goes, with the notch towards the brake pedal.
Yeah. Makes more sense that way.
It's all Chris's fault.
No. I wonder why everyone's busy tonight, so
Whatever, probably.
I'll just say.
Oops.
Yeah. Can't put it down while you're trying to screw it in place because it would knock it out of place.
You left knocking it out.
Knock it one out, yeah.
Knocking on heaven's door.
Knocking on heaven's door. Who sung that song?
Guns N' Roses one, or was it?
It's probably been covered 100 times, probably as well.
Well, actually, the last version was a cover by, I believe, Bon Jovi.
That's one Bon Jovi. That's one I was remembered. Not anything else.
Yeah, so Guns N' Roses done the original.
Yeah, I checked it. It actually does making contact with the parts when it goes in together.
Excellent.
Which is good.
And with that, stage 38 is complete.
And
Keep the other wires safe, as they will be added to the assembly later.
Late as gators.
the next magazine I got to get now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same here. Change my magazine over.
Just looking for it, okay. Just looking for it,
A little more to do this time around. A little more to do this round.
We've got the one that's on here just to keep Facebook and that. Okay.
Yeah.
Issue 12 now.
Yeah.
It's lucky who's in.
12, stage 39.
That's Chris's age plus 10 times 10.
My dreams.
Oh, you're 390 years old.
BP and IP.
Just be the arrow.
Weird noise.
Where was that coming from?
Don't know. Stuff from me.
Yeah, it was because you farted.
Oh,
Sausage.
That's it.
I would say half a word, but I can't say it on stream.
Good.
Who needs to open these better things? I'll just cut them open. Be easier.
Yeah, the extra ones, they just the Ziploc bags.
Well, handy if you need them, but I don't need them. So, right.
All right.
Get on.
Car parts stage 39. With this issue, you receive more parts that will populate the Ecto-1's dashboard, including the glove box and control panels. First off, we have part 39A, the glove box door.
Yeah. Camera's gone a bit crazy there. That's the one.
Yep.
There.
Then we have part 39B, the glove box panel.
That one.
39C, the steering column cover top.
Ooh.
Followed by 39D, the steering column cover bottom.
Yeah, bottom.
Try saying all that 3 times fast.
Chris, let's on the bottom or top. I know it's no difference.
Heck off.
Less.
39E, the ventilation control panel. Oh.
Let's see what's the difference.
And 39F, although in the picture they're listed as 38, which would make more sense. Ventilation control panel is 39E. The heater control panel is 39F.
Don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's hard to read that. Once that actually says ventilation on that one, so I know what one's which then. And
then finally we have 2 lots of screws. We have, first off, BP, British Petroleum, 1.5 by 4 millimeter, 4 plus 1 spare. And we have IP, Impossibly Perfect, 2 by 5 millimeter, 4 plus 1 spare.
Simples.
And then on with the build whenever you are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, stage 1, or step 1 rather, installing the glove box. Insert the glove box door 39A into the gap in the dashboard lower panel 37A. There is a peg at either end of the glove box door, which slots into the 2 corresponding gaps in the panel per figure A.
Yeah.
Actually, you want to go in from the other side.
Yeah, I was just thinking that just now.
Yeah, there you go. Place the glove box panel 39B over the hinges of the glove box door, affixing the glove box panel to the dashboard lower panel 37A using 4 British Petroleum screws per figure B.
Yeah. I've got silver ones in here as well.
Yeah.
Don't want those.
Transit one.
Be a fancy one there, wouldn't it? Well, no one's commenting. So, there's 2 people watching now. Oh, the tiny screws in that Titanic I used on Sunday. Or yesterday, actually, wasn't it? I'd use the smallest screwdriver bit I've got here. It was ridiculous, it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's being ridiculous.
Well, you've still got 2 more of those to do.
Yeah. Good practice, though, once I've done it. The screwdriver head's too small to pick even. Change that up. Yeah, I had you. Come on, stream. That's better. They could at least done little pegs to hold it in place. That's it. That's what I need. That's what matters. I'm kind of surprised the glove box opens. Good though.
Well, I guess they had room enough for it, so they did it that way.
Oh, didn't have streams. I mean, that's it.
I don't think it makes much difference. You've got black on black on black, so.
Now officially overtaking Chris on the Ecto-1 now. Yeah, in the background, Chris.
Yeah.
Nasty glove box. A nice little handle on it as well.
Yep.
It's not massively though, just it. Not a big open. That's it.
That completes step 1. We will now move on to step 2, fitting the control panels. Begin with the ventilation control panel 39E. This is pushed firmly but carefully into the oblong recess on the left side of the steering column cover top 39C.
Get a sod in there. Very fiddly. Then pins to line up, not easy.
Yeah, as I remember, it was a bit tricky to get in there.
There it goes.
At least that's what she said.
I'm kind of surprised it actually does have the word. Let's see. I think it's too small to read. It does say ventilation on there. Just about
Well,
readable.
read it now. Once it's in the car, you won't be able to read it anymore anyhow.
Yes, I'm surprised it actually does have that written on it.
Yeah.
Good little detail. It even says on and off as well. Very even smaller writing there. That's crazy.
Then push the heater control panel 39F into the space on the right side of the steering column top cover 39C for figure B.
Make sure it's right around as well when I put it in.
Yep.
Don't need to be, but that's what I'm going to do. Oh, that wasn't any easier this time. Lovely details. You can't read it ever again.
And that completes step 2.
Nice.
Now, for step 3, assembling the steering column cover. Combine the steering column top cover 39C and bottom 39D with 2 impossibly perfect screws for figure A.
So yeah, it's that way around. Oh yeah, got it around here. If they pegs hold it in place, but yeah. Who knows what it's saying up back there?
You saying you're gay?
No. Say you're gay, Chris.
Fair enough. Chicken like that.
Screw.
That's out of it. God, it's warming up.
Yeah, to be on. Change the screwdriver again.
So we've got the red head on.
You like redheads, do you, Chris?
I said the right head, not the.
Oh, we said right head.
The wrong one outside. That was Helen.
God.
You stopped at that.
Well, I accidentally misheard you. That's why.
Yeah.
And that completes step 3. Moving on to step 4, mounting the steering column cover. Aligning the 4 screw holes. Set the assembled steering column cover top from step 3 on the dashboard lower panel 37A. Secure the parts together using 2 impossibly perfect screws for figure A.
Simples. He says
Cheeseburgers.
cheeseburgers.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Mm.
Going cheap.
What up?
Budgies.
You like a good cheeseburger, you do. Especially when the cheese is melted.
So that's that old joke. They say, saw a TV on sale, the volume broken. So can't turn that down. So, Jesus Christ.
Whatever.
So, I think I've murdered that joke, Bell.
I'm going to do now.
And that column is good, isn't it?
All right. And that completes step 4. And also, that is completion of stage 39.
Making sure it lines up, which it does. Nice.
Heads, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Looking good. Yeah, it's that way round.
Starting to look like a dashboard.
Yeah, because
that way round, yeah. Brake pedal there.
He takes it on the dash, doesn't he, Chris?
Christ, Chris. That's that done. One more issue to go.
What a thought he brought back.
Alrighty, car parts stage 40. With this issue, you receive the dashboard upper panel and its associated dials and parts.
I already said dissociated.
That disorientated like you.
Yeah, very disorientated at the moment, I think.
Excuse me.
All right, we start off with part 40A, the dashboard upper panel.
It's quite a nice big bit of plastic.
Yep.
Then
we have 40B, the ammeter, one of the little round bits.
What one's which, though? Yeah, I think that's the ammeter. Actually says what numbers and stuff on it.
Yep, that would be it.
Yeah.
And then we have 40C, the clock.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Because that is a kind of clock-ish.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Very
finally, we have, penultimately, we have 40D, the Unity S6 spotlight handle.
Just say handle would have been a lot easier. So Unity S6 spotlight handle, wouldn't it? Just
That's
silly.
like saying plutonium Q36 space modulator.
Exactly.
You're using to blow up the oil.
Right, and then one more bit.
And then 40E, the hydromatic quadrant. A small part, very tiny.
Might enjoy the quadrant, won't you, Chris?
Hydromatic quadrant, Jesus Christ.
You might enjoy that.
Oh no, what's the name of that?
And then finally we have EP extra perfect screws 1.7 by 4 millimeter, 2 plus 1 spare.
Right. Again, not much to do today. Won't take long.
Alrighty then. Step 1, fitting the dials. Begin by pushing the ammeter 40B into the circular slot on the left-hand side of the dashboard, upper panel, 40A per figure A.
There's a key-shaped hole and key-shaped part symbols.
Yep.
Secure
Secure the two parts together using one extra perfect screw per figure B.
Symbols. Tight fit in there, Jason.
That's what you said. Liquor tight fit you, Chris.
Or better than being loose.
I suppose.
That's the ammeter there.
Ammeter, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, then insert the clock 40C into the circular slot in the right-hand side of the panel, affixing with one extra perfect screw per figure C.
Let's try that again, make sure that was right around.
Chris has done it. He's done a mad one. 24 cuts.
I still think I'm getting these every 2 weeks, so should be getting closer and closer to completing it by the end of the well, quicker than I thought it would. I might actually finish this. I'm hoping to finish this before Titanic.
Yeah, but it's still 2 years, isn't it?
Or if I'm getting every 2 weeks, I'm getting twice the amount normal, so it should be yearly, really. Why is that just twisting? Let's change the screwdriver a bit. Like that. Yes. There's the clock in place. Someone at the door.
What did you win? Okay, that completed step 1. We move on to step 2, installing the spotlight handle. What I found is this handle doesn't want to stay in. You might want to leave it out until much later on in the build. Take the Unity S6 spotlight handle, 400D or 40D, and insert the narrow end into the notch in the left of the dashboard upper panel, 40A. This is simply pushed into place and not screwed.
You're not kidding about that, were you? Jesus.
Yeah, that just tends to want to keep falling out all the time. And you might, you could accidentally snap it off as well.
Yeah, it's going to be, even when it gets, even when it's completed, it's going to be really loose as well, isn't it?
Yeah, you probably want to glue it then.
Yeah. I'll try and glue that in place then.
Okay, that completes step 2. Now we go on to step 3, fitting the hydromatic quadrant.
Let's glue this in place first. That's good enough now.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Finally, insert the hydromatic quadrant 40E into the dashboard upper panel 40A, pushing the 2 pins into the pinholes per figure A.
That's fiddly.
And if you have ever had your hydromatic quadrant pushed in, you know how painful that can be.
Typical. There's never thread tweezers around. We need them.
Sure, I had some earlier. What did I do? That's weird. Right. No specific way around this goes in, is there?
I would say no.
What on earth is a hydromatic quadrant missile anyway?
I think that just shows you what you've shifted into the transmission, power, neutral, reverse drive.
Don't just say that.
Well, it's a tiny part. They're trying to compensate with a highfalutin name, that's all.
Yeah. Oh, this is so fiddly. Tweezers I had earlier. Probably won't help me much, but
There are those people who are very deft tweezers, and then there's the rest of us.
definitely. That is not going in whatsoever. I think it's starting to go in now. God, it's tight.
There's your satisfying click.
Yeah. The end of the tweezers always handy.
Yep.
So,
They're great for pushing things.
yeah, definitely. I wonder if that's why they are flat like that. Right, that's it.
And with that, step 3 is complete. Stage 40 is complete. And our build for this evening is complete.
Not much done, but let's have a look. That'll go. Let's see what it's like. I'll go there like that. So, yeah, that looks quite nice, doesn't it?
Yep.
See, not fully
Yeah,
good.
go that.
These dials light up when they're done. Do you know?
I think so.
I know these won't, obviously, and these won't. But...
No, those dials won't light up because you've got a big screw shoved up
Oh, yeah,
there.
but I mean, yeah.
A big screw shoved up here. That's what Chris likes. Yeah.
I'm surprised they connected the brake pedal to the dash. That's kind of odd, but probably just make it easier to make it work. Maybe I'm guessing.
Dashing through the snow.
That's it then.
Well, it probably hangs down that way on the real car.
That hangs down. That's what Chris likes.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Simple, pretty simple build for 4 issues, really.
Yeah.
That looks just like 2 issues, doesn't it? That's what I've done there. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
stage 41 is going to be, next time, is going to be more of the same, essentially.
more to do, though, isn't there? I think.
But then towards the end of stage 41, we're going to be installing a lot of wires.
Yeah, I thought, yeah.
That's why I'm gonna. Depends. If I get more parts between now and this Saturday, I will do 2 this Saturday. But if I don't, I will do next Saturday instead. So choose this Mondays now will go to Saturdays. So
Maybe it's a few, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, my Ecto-1 builds will be Saturdays now from now on. Because Chris will be doing Tuesday.
You're going to be confusing our audience that way, Chris. You know, I mean, all 2 of them are just going to be in a tizzy.
That's talking about one now, isn't it?
Hmm?
Yeah. Well, people might watch later on, might they? They're busy today. They'll watch later, or maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, it's but the Saturday though, my so that goes on it. Could give it a try. So we think.
Yeah. Because I think Monday and Tuesdays is a bit.
Tuesday for me is fine. It's not so bad. It's just
Yeah.
Monday for you.
Tuesdays, and Saturdays.
Yeah.
Mondays, Tuesdays now. Right. Does one person want to say anything in comments? It's kind of disheartening a little bit though when you're doing a stream and not being people watching.
Yeah, it was probably the weather as well. So politics out.
Sometimes I'm debating whether to stay doing live streams. But
that's you now.
Yeah.
But you've done the
live streams do seem to get more views after the fact.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, but look yeah.
So I'm getting a lot more videos doing the Titanic, views doing the Titanic than I'm doing the lives. So it's sort of.
Well, the Titanic's a lot newer, and
Yeah.
The Ecto-1's been around for a while.
Yeah, not as many people building it as well. The Titanic, I don't think so.
Yeah. So yeah.
So who are building it may be a lot farther along than you are as well.
Yeah, that's true. I'll start catching up eventually. Well, actually, that'll be. That's the thing. A lot of people. People are panicking because Eagle Moss has gone AWOL at the moment.
I don't know.
I've heard. I think. Who was it was saying? The Nexus, I think, was saying that Eagle Moss have gone completely AWOL and people try to get hold of them, they can't get hold of them. No responses, nothing.
I don't know.
So, can you imagine that? You're like one issue from finishing, or one pack from finishing, and the whole place just goes.
Yeah. Well, that would be breaking the contract then.
Yeah, but if the company's gone, or it's not. But if the company goes, what are they going to do?
Yeah, but they can't really defy if they've got the Ecto-1 running. They can't.
Yeah, but if the company, it's not going to happen. But if say the company went bust, what are they going to do then? They won't be able to.
That's a big if.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But if the company did go bust, what would happen then? Because surely they just won't be able to do it.
Maybe it would be another thing for Agora to pick up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Agora's doing literally everything now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I won't be doing this beating Spitfire though in a million years. No one wants to do that. Thank God I didn't.
Yeah, I was just reading a thing that for the Spitfire that some people are getting their money back.
Good. To build such a model and get to the end, and it just literally just not nose dives is a word, isn't it? Really, for some people's builds. Look at Horlicks's videos. Was it Horlicks ones where he literally nose dived off the stage?
Yeah, it dove right into the base.
The state base is buggered. Front nose is gone. The engine's gone. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, both of the wing lifters failed at the same time.
Yeah.
No, well, Dwayne just completely threw the base out, broke it in pieces.
Yeah, we didn't see that. It didn't off screen, no.
Yeah, I'd love to have seen that. This world of Wayne's hiding that video, probably.
Yeah.
But I don't blame him. I really don't. That build, getting that far and then finding the thing just don't work.
Yeah.
Especially after they've said, oh, here's this parts to change to. Here's a different wire or cable that work. And it don't. Nothing works. Sod that.
Well, I was lucky. Everything on mine worked.
Yeah, you
The
are
only
very lucky.
thing I had was one of the wolf motors died on me, and I got a new one, and everything works.
That's weird that most people's doesn't and yours does.
Yeah.
No, there's some other people that yours have worked. It's just that I think the people who have ones that don't work are shouting a lot louder.
Understandably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine building this all and then the wheels fall off, literally. Especially near enough what happens with the Spitfire, isn't it?
With the Aston Martin DB5, I tried to get the front end put on, and it wouldn't go. And then there's another guy who has a build solutions for the Aston Martin, and he said what you need is longer screws.
Did you
So
get them?
I got some longer screws, and then it went right together.
I actually bought them from the person I think that supplied them. Don't know if it was the same guy, but probably he supplied the longer screws and a kit and just bought them online and then.
No, I just bought a pack of screws.
I think the whole chassis was slightly wonky. I think that's what the problem was. Which was a shame because if I knew that while I was building it, I would have put it on the table and noticed it rocking. So I think I saw someone do it and it rocking. And you could maybe bend it back in shape and it would have been easier to put together again. But
yeah, if it's rocking, don't come knocking.
That was before I even did social media. Before I did, well, actually, I was doing Facebook probably, MySpace probably at the time. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
But then, did they restart doing it, or did they stop doing it again? The DB5.
Well, I just finished up the build on mine last year.
Oh, so was that the recent rebuilding? Because I know they did it again.
Fairly recently, although mine kind of sat around for a year because I couldn't get the front end on. So it was like 2 years ago they finished sending all the parts.
Jeez. So I finished mine before I met Cheryl. Yes, it must have been like 10 years ago. It
is a fairly old part work, and they wouldn't do that car that way nowadays. They have that inner frame like they're doing for all cars.
Mm-hmm.
And now they weren't actually sending 85 issues either. Did you have to get 85? Was it 100 issues for you before?
It was 85. That's all the further it went.
Yeah.
Surprised it was still 85. I thought the deep part was being 100 odd issues, everyone now.
Mm-hmm.
But it did include a base and a cover for it, so that was.
Oh, that cover was really nice as well.
Yeah, it was.
Nice color.
Yeah.
Did it come with a base?
Yeah, it came. Well, at least for my.
Your one did.
It came with a base and a plexiglass cover for it.
Oh, mine didn't. I'm so old.
Well, like you say.
Yeah, I got mine online though. Some guy found a place that did them cheaper.
Yeah.
Even a little name plate I got on it was saying DB5 built by Chris Company.
Uh-huh.
Don't think I got a date on it though. But nah. Unless you two want to say anything else, I think we'll leave that at that tonight.
If you want to.
Yeah. It's a bit early finish, but
Okay.
don't disappoint our viewer.
It's just warm as well.
Yeah. Have a nice cold shower, cool me down. Cool.
Yeah.
So, Zip, do you want to leave it like that? Let's go then.
Yeah, that's one.
Well, we hope all one or two, whatever many there may be, have enjoyed our antics for the evening. And we'll see you again next time.
Definitely see you all next time. Tomorrow, isn't it? We're doing tomorrow, Chris?
Yeah, the editor's still about 7:30, 7.
7:30 tomorrow morning. Yeah, morning, afternoon.
After the morning, Jesus Christ, there's only like 11 hours. No, just like, 7:30 at night, you see each other. Especially when the weather like this. Now, we can move
So, hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, share, subscribe on both our channels, please. And there's a wish list in the description as well for both us. And please check that out and see you all next tomorrow, even.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching.
Bye for now.
Yeah, bye, guys.